So we are back on the old bobber, and as you can see, we've changed colour. I've managed to get my hands on a nice maroon Triumph Speedmaster tank. I've got a Corbin seat for it.
So as you can see, the new Speedmaster tank really does look nice in that lovely metallic maroon burgundy, really nice. And there was a tiny little scratch behind there, and it was tiny, you wouldn't have really seen it, but anyway, they had to change the tank for the customer, so they sold this tank as a second-hand tank, and it is absolutely as new, really nice. It came with all the stickers on and everything, so really good. The Corbin seat, yeah, it looks good. I would have liked black, but actually I've quite got used to this colour now, so that looks really good. We've got the Triumph bar end mirrors, which are really good. I really like those. Again, it would have been nice in black, but they are really hard to get hold of in black now, so I can live with the silver. And we have the Motone gear lever knob, which is made out of like a billet aluminium. That's a nice touch. Oh, and we've also got the fork crash bungs, which incidentally come off of a Triumph 1200 XC Scrambler. Bonneville ones don't fit, the forks are too wide apart, but the Scrambler forks are perfect. And that is about it. Oh, and we've put some levers, put these Triumph levers on, which are a bit fancy, but why not? So, I do really like this finish now. Trouble is, I'm running out of bits to do to it now, so we just have to ride it. We are up to 900 miles, just about, or we will be in about a mile's time. So we're nearly at the 1,000-mile mark. I wanted to get it up to 1,000 miles. Probably got a couple of runs coming up soon. So it'd be nice that it's running, because then we can give her a bit of welly. But yeah, what a lovely looking bike. What an absolutely lovely looking bike now. Not sure about the rack on the back, but I have managed to pick up a brand new bobber rear mudguard off of eBay, unused, which was about £80, so I can always change it back over, but it is handy to have that rack. I sort of think it does fill up that back space. I did actually put it back. I think it could have done with being further forward by about 10 mil, 15 mil, but I wanted it where if I put something on it, it doesn't hit you up the back if you hit a bump, so that's where it stays. We shall see. So let's have a ride.
It's interesting because I've had quite a few comments regarding the British Custom Sleeper Pro pipes. How loud are they? I mean, they are quite loud, but that's what I wanted. You know, some people want a quiet bike. I like a bike to sound like a bike. When you're cruising along, I did a ride down the motorway last weekend at 70 miles an hour. It wasn't particularly deafening, but everyone's got a different idea to sort of how loud they want their bike. But I like this, it sounds nice. I like a bike with a bit of a bark to the exhaust, so it's great for me. I don't wear earplugs, I'll get told off for doing that as well, but it's not too offensive, the sound. I mean, when you open it up, I mean, it's fine. It sounds like a bike used to sound 30 years ago. before everything had to be absolutely silent. So we're just about running now. We've done, what, 893. We're coming up to 900 miles. So, yeah, it's just about running. When I brought the bike, it had done about 300 miles, I think. It had a service from the dealer I brought it off of. It wasn't a Triumph dealer. I wasn't 100% certain whether they had serviced it, but I changed the oil again. I think they had, because the oil was pretty clean that come out of it, but I changed it and changed the filter again at 500-600 miles, just for peace of mind. I mean, the book's stamped to say it's been serviced, and the other thing is they obviously didn't reset the service light. I have brought an OBD, I think it's an OBD LX connector, which it does work on this, but I need to download an app. I need a tablet to link up to the OBD connector, which was kindly donated by my brother Chris. So now I can download an app and reset the service message, because I just really don't want to pay Triumph to reset it. I will get it serviced next year at Triumph, only because it's still under warranty, but it's probably null and void anyway, because I've decatted it. I'm not sure where they stand with that on the Euro 5 bikes, but it is what it is. Hopefully it won't go wrong. I don't do thousands and thousands of miles on these, so the chances are nothing's going to go wrong before it runs out of warranty. Now I have the code reader. Most of the stuff, if there's any electrical parts, we can find and do ourselves. Generally don't get a lot of problem with these, really. I mean, if the engine decides to let go, well, it's out of warranty, it's out of warranty. We'll come to that when it happens, if it happens. There's definitely a different power delivery with this compared with the Bonneville, and I never really believed that, but there is. It's a lot more low down grunt. There must be a different map on it. I mean, the engines are the high torque engines, but yeah, there's a definite difference to the performance on this. Nice though, it's a nice bike. I think it's one of Triumph's best selling bikes. I think I could do a day on this. I think the seat would be a bit uncomfortable, but if you got off and just had to walk around every couple of hours, you'd be alright. Whether I'd do the NC 500 on it again or not, I don't know. Or again, whether I'd do the NC 500 on it. We did. I mean, it was a pleasure on the GS, but I think this would be alright. The Bonneville will be a piece of cake. That's really comfortable on a long ride. Right, that sounds good. Get quite a few little pops out the back of the exhaust. I think it probably runs a bit lean. You can't remap these because they're Euro 5, and yet, well, I don't think you can anyway. There is a company up in Northamptonshire which I'm going to get in touch with. They possibly might, but I've got a feeling the manufacturers have had to make these ECUs pretty much tamper-proof as far as remapping goes, which is a great pity. And that is my big mess up, where I should have brought a Euro 4 bike. I sort of knew in the back of my mind, but didn't really take much notice of it, so it's my own fault. But it runs fine, but I think it does run just a bit too lean. I could put the cap back on it, but it just doesn't sound as good. Oh, it's a bit bumpy down here. doesn't handle too bad, to be honest, either. It's quite good for, you know, sort of custom-y bike. Brakes are good on the front. I mean, they are really good. I mean, they're small brakes. Brembo, quite a sharp old brake though. Quite pleased with those. Thing is, it's quite a heavy bike, so it does want a decent set of brakes on the front. Back brake's not too bad. So I think we'll draw it to an end here. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Take care.